You know what I really like about ligers? It takes the best traits of lions and the best traits of tigers and combines them into one beast. And you know something else that combines the best of two things into something totally new and totally cool? BRRRR, real estate investing. You know, it's the perfect cross between house flipping and rental property investing. It takes the benefit of both and makes something incredibly powerful that could help you build millions of dollars in net worth, plus significant monthly cash flow in shorter time than you ever thought possible. Well, my name is Brandon Turner, co-host of the BiggerPockets Podcast and author of the book on rental property investing. And today, I want to give you a brief overview of how to invest in fixer-upper rental properties using this BRRRR strategy. Hang tight. So BRRRR stands for Buy, Rehab, Rent, Refinance, and Repeat. It's basically the strategy where you find a nasty property and then you buy it using short-term funds, fix it up pretty nice, put a great tenant in there, paying top dollar, refinance it to get a nice long-term mortgage, and then repeat the process over and over. Now, if you're confused, don't be. I'm going to give you a real-life scenario right now on a recent BRRRR deal that I did. Now, this is the Cedar House. So I bought it for $70,000 and I used a private money lender, somebody I met on BiggerPockets while networking, to fund the deal and to fund most of the rehab. Now, including holding costs and other expenses, we spent about $35,000 fixing up the property. And man, was it nice. The house rented in no time to a great tenant who paid on time every month and was super easy to work with. Then we went to work refinancing. Now, typically a bank is going to want you to wait at least 6 months after getting a purchase before they'll give you their loan. And sometimes they want an entire year. Just be sure on that when you calculate your numbers when you're doing a BRRRR analysis. So after the time, the house appraised for close to $150,000, and I was able to get a brand new loan to pay off the short-term lender with a long-term mortgage and drop my payment by hundreds of dollars a month. Now, at the end of the day, I kept only a few $1,000s of my own cash in the deal, and going forward, it was cash flowing every month. Now, besides that story, why is BRRRR so cool? Well, like I said, it's kind of a hybrid between flipping and renting. It takes the benefits of both and reduces the risks of both. So I can build instant equity in my property, which adds to my net worth, but I can wait until the market is where I want it to be, at the peak, to sell. I can also get monthly cash flow from a great tenant because great houses attract great tenants. Furthermore, my repairs and CapEx are reduced because the house was rehabbed already. Plus, as a BRRRR property, I can take advantage of long-term capital gains tax, which means I pay less taxes than a flipper might. And finally, BRRRR investing allows me to buy real estate without using much of my own money. So I use a private lender to fund the deal and hopefully the repairs, and I use a long-term mortgage to pay off that private lender. Now, I've done numerous BRRRR deals in my life where I didn't even put a single penny of my own cash into the deal. Finally, BRRRR can be used with single-family houses, small multifamily, large multifamily, and even commercial properties. But of course, BRRRR investing isn't without some risks. So what if you can't get the refinance? Or what if the appraisal amount doesn't come in high enough? Typically a bank wants to, they don't want to refinance the whole thing, usually 70%. Or what if you do the numbers wrong? As with any investment, there are risks. However, here's what I love about BRRRR. You can minimize the risks by doing your homework. Now, have I spoken to a local bank to make sure I can qualify for a refinance? Have I determined what the after repair value is by looking at recent sales comps, other properties that have sold? And have I run the numbers properly to ensure that I'm going to have enough equity to get the loan and that all the numbers are going to work out right? Now, in doing your homework, you can minimize your chances of something going wrong with the refinance. And furthermore, I love the fact that if I couldn't get the refinance, I could just sell the house and likely still make a profit. And speaking of doing the math, be sure to check out the BiggerPockets BRRRR calculator. You can run the numbers on your next BRRRR deal in under 5 minutes and estimate your cash flow, equity, ROI, and much more. Plus, the downloadable PDF reports are perfect for presenting your deals confidently to private lenders, banks, partners, your spouse, and it's just amazing. So check it out at BiggerPockets.com/analysis if you've not yet used them. Now, if you want to learn more about the BRRRR strategy, I want to invite you to a free online class that I'll be hosting this week here on BiggerPockets. We'll be discussing the BRRRR strategy in minute detail to help you prepare to do your next or maybe your first BRRRR investment. Just head to BiggerPockets.com/BRRRR webinar. That's BRRRR with 4 R's, BRRRR webinar, and sign up. So I wish you the best of luck on your future BRRRR deals, and as always, stick close to BiggerPockets on your journey towards becoming a real estate mogul. The BiggerPockets forums are free to post questions anytime, and we're putting out new videos every week on the BiggerPockets YouTube page, so be sure to subscribe to our channel there. Now, for BiggerPockets.com, my name is Brandon, signing off.